Go ahead. Hello. Yes.
Hello, Wallace.
Wallace, how are you doing today?
What are you doing today? Say, I am.
Doing good?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. Do we say, I am fine? Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Wallace, can you show us what you've been working on with Carmen and Fion this year? Do you have any projects that you've done with you? Any art projects?
Okay.
Beautiful. And what is this?
With this. Yeah. Okay. And
That's a narwhal, right?
then, okay. And we also have
Fish?
yes, fish. And we also made this line.
What is this?
With this.
They were like memory cards.
Yeah. We made by own, right? Yeah.
Oh, cool.
One
Those are cute.
memory card, yes. And then they try, and then they making. Yeah.
What do you like about the program and working with Carmen and Fion? What do you like about it?
Okay.
PLAY play. PUZZLES puzzles. AND and GAMES play puzzles and games.
So that's why you're making puzzles and games.
Yes.
Yes. And what words would you use to describe your mentors, so your Carmen and Fion? What words would you use to describe them?
Amazing.
Beautiful. That's a powerful word. Amazing. They are.
NICE. Nice.
Amazing and nice. Do you have one more word?
Beautiful.
Oh, that is so nice. Yes, they are. Inside and out, right? Beautiful inside and out. And Wallace, are you looking forward to moving back to in-person programming? Seeing everyone in person again?
Yes. Hope. SOON. Yes, I hope.
Fion, when did you become a mentor?
I just started in February this year.
Got it. And you've been working with Wallace this whole time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what made you want to become a mentor?
I have always loved children, and especially during the pandemic time, I feel like I'm very lucky in terms of I keep my job, my family all are safe. With that, I feel like I need to also give back more to the community. So that's why I start looking for what would be the opportunity out there. And it's actually not easy during pandemic. A lot of the organization stopped their program. So I'm very glad that BCCA are still available throughout the pandemic.
What have you learned about yourself and being a mentor?
A few things that I learned. One is all about love. While I'm joining this program, I can feel the love from the family, how they participate together, and also love from like the volunteer, and also the love that we receive back from the mentee. So that's first thing. And then second thing I think is about listening. A lot of time, maybe you would expect that the mentor would be the one that just speaking, but actually throughout the interaction, I learned to also listen to them, and actually it would be a surprise that I actually also learn a lot from them. You can see like Wallace always have smile, so it also make me so happy. And I think the third thing is be flexible. Just given that with the Zoom, that it can be a little more difficult to kind of interact or do some exercise. But I think we all learn to be flexible or just like tackle it in a way that we can still have a lot of fun. So I think these are all the great things.
How about with Wallace? What have you learned about Wallace and working with him these past couple of months?
Number one, Wallace always smile, and I like it a lot. I can feel he is a very happy person. And the second thing is Wallace is very good at art. I saw a number of his drawing or even some exercise that he did. Those are all look amazing. Number three, I think we did a number of like songs or like exercise. I think he loved dancing. He moved and then enjoy it a lot. So I think while I was just like kind of started for 2 months, but these are all the things that I observed.
Is that true, Wallace? Do you love dancing?
Do you like dancing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like.
Wallace also have the driving about the spring to with that. See?
Yeah.
And then
I
we
saw.
make a book about the spring. Wallace did that all the night.
Very nice, very pretty. All
Your book.
the trees and animals now come back to life.
Yeah. And then snake. Okay. And also like flower. Exactly, yeah.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah, and then he also copyrighted 5. Yeah. Okay.
Very artistic. Oh, what do you
Wow,
see?
beautiful.
Yeah. And peacock. Yeah. Okay. And then no more, right? Oh. We hope we can go camping again. She tried this one, yeah.
Carmen or Fion, either of you, can you tell us a little bit more about the project that you've been working on with Wallace this past year and why it was chosen?
Usually, Wallace and Juanita do like the same activity, like side by side. We try to find things that both of them could do at the same time.
So I guess the next question will be for you, Fion. Again, so same question I asked Carmen before. Any new perspectives you've gained in the past couple months from working with Wallace?
I think one is sometimes we may think things are difficult, but there's always a way to overcome it. Just like during pandemic, while we are not in person, we figured it out. And also, I may thought that interacting with children that we never met before and doing that could be difficult. But I think it works out really great, and I had a great experience with that. And I would love to continue doing that and spread it to more people, so that more people would be benefit as well as giving back to the society more.
What have you liked about the virtual programming, and what are you looking forward to when in-person programming resumes?
I think for the virtual program, it definitely gives flexibility on like where you can do the program. So even let's say sometimes we may have some other commitment, then with the Zoom, then basically it would be a lot easier in terms of like planning, like time management for that. But for in-person, definitely there's also the personal interaction, like the hugging, all these you can only kind of get it from in-person. And I think that for in-person, maybe we can also have more variety of activities, not just limited on like going through from Zoom.
I was going to say, I think the virtual programming is, I've actually thought that like compared to when we used to meet in person, like when we used to meet in person, we would just break up and each pairing or like each mentor-mentee pairing would just start doing their projects. But I think when we've been meeting on Zoom, there's been more time for like kind of the whole group to come together, and like Angie sometimes would share like songs, or like we'll do like a short activity together before we break up into groups. So I think that's been a good way to kind of like learn more about the other kids and mentors in the program. And also at the end of each session, like we also will share like what each group like did today or any thoughts that we had. And we in person, it was more like, okay, it's time to clean up, and then everyone is really busy cleaning up, and then like parents will come to pick up the kids, and that was kind of like the end of it. So I think virtually there's been Angie's made a really good effort to build like a sense of community with all the mentors and mentees, like in the large group. But of course I do look forward to meeting again in person. Like Fion had said, it's just a little easier, I think, like interacting in person. And yes, like there's like more activities you can potentially do, and I think it's more it's like more connection that you can make there.
Yeah, come on. I want to say something, and then can you translate for the Jackie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I speak in Chinese. Maybe you can. 我非常感谢那个 CAA 这个 program， 然后它提供了我们孩子可以有跟你们这些 mentor 这个大哥哥大姐姐一起活动，因为像我们这些小孩子的就很难找到跟同龄小孩子一起玩，所以说我的2个小孩就等于他们因为2个都是自闭症小孩，就等于说他们其实是很孤独的，所以自闭症另外一个单词叫孤独症，所以他们是没有朋友的。我非常就感谢CCA 这个 program， 然后还有你们这么多有爱心的那个大哥哥大姐姐，就是来做 mentor， 然后让他们有机会跟你们学习，然后你们也很有爱心，用你们的爱，然后教育他如何去爱自己的家人，爱其他人。我非常感谢，谢谢。
Fion can do better at translating than me.
Okay, maybe I can try, and then Carmen, you can just like add on to it. So she really thankful the program that is organized by CAA that gives the child a great opportunity to meet other big brothers, big sisters, which could be difficult for a child with the autism, that a lot of time they may not be that easy to find friends at similar ages. So being able to participate in this program, doing activities together, learning, or just like interacting with the big brothers and big sister has been really a great experience for her family. So she's like really thankful for that. And she also expressed appreciation to the volunteer who really passionate and have a lot of love participating in the program. So I think that would be it. Carmen, anything else to add?
Oh, good. Yeah. That's what I.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
No problem.
That's great to hear
你
that.
也很好，我就觉得你跟你孩子相处的真的很好，你真的对他的爱是没办法就是形容的。
对，因为作为母亲，就是自然而然对自己的小孩都会有更多的那个爱心。但是你们这些做 maintain 的是跟他没有关系的，所以你们也很有爱心，爱他们，然后跟他们一起工作，教他们。我非常开心，很感谢有你们这些很有爱心的大哥哥大姐姐。然后还有特别讲的是那个 Carmen， 就是瓦妮塔收到她人生中的第一封信。就是你寄给他的，然后他也回信给你了，不知道你有没有收到？对，他都是他自己写的给你，我不知道你有没有收到那个信。对，他有开心收到你人生中的第一封信。Yeah，OK。
This I think Carmen, you should translate this part.
不用了，他们肯定知道我讲什么了，right? Yeah.
Translate to Jackie to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jackie to yeah. Okay.
She's saying she's very or Fion was saying that she really admired his love and like,
yeah, we did it.
Like indescribable. She had much like love towards them and patience. And Joyce is saying like as a mother, she of course like she has a lot of love for them and she tries her best, but she's really thankful to all the mentors and volunteers and all the staff that even though you don't have like blood relations with them, you like come with so much love and like energy for them. And she was saying she wanted to she was thinking or she was saying it was the first time Juanita had written a letter to or like to someone, and Juanita had wrote a letter to me like during the pandemic, and so she was just like expressing she was very thankful for that.
Juanita is like really happy to receive the first letter from Carmen, so I think this is a great experience. Yeah.
With it, yeah.
And then Juanita also replied to that letter, so you can see there's a lot of touching feeling on that.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Juanita, do you want to say thank you and then say goodbye?
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Thank you, Carmen.
Thank you, Carmen.
Goodbye, Carmen. And then say thank you.
Jackie. Goodbye, Jackie.
Okay, say thank you.
Fion. Goodbye, Fion. Bye-bye.
Fion, yes, goodbye. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.